Hello everyone, it is a beautiful day in Austin, Texas. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about a first impression that you leave on the internet when you meet people, when they go to your website. And here's the deal, is nowadays on the internet, your first impression, a lot of times people think about just what they're wearing, their clothes. I watched a documentary the other day that said, actually a lot of times people see somebody in sweatpants and think that they're more successful than not. On the internet, sometimes a collared shirt is good. I choose to wear t-shirts and collared shirts from time to time. But what I'm actually talking about specifically is your first impression on your website when people land on it. You could have the best product or service. You could have the best copy, the best videos, the best delivery. But if your product or service is not presented in a way that is consistent with what people expect on the internet, with what they expect when they come to your website, with what they're used to on the internet, you're going to have a disconnect with your potential customer. They're going to land on your website and think that, sorry, I had a bee come up to me right now. They're going to think that you don't know what you're doing because you're presenting yourself in a way that is inconsistent with how you're trying to present yourself with people. It's inconsistent with what you believe and you know to be true because of that. And so I want to challenge you this. Take a look at your website, maybe do a self-audit and think, and then compare it to, not to see what you're doing wrong, but rather what could I do right? What could I improve? What could I change? Look at 5 of your favorite websites today and compare it to your website. Or if you don't have a website, 5 of your favorite websites and write down on a notepad what your favorite things about those, what grabs you instantly from those 5 different websites. You have to consistently do those 5 things with your website. And if you're not up to par with, sometimes it's billion-dollar companies, Apple, Nike, Yelp, on your website, you're going to lose out. People expect you, the business owner that's starting out, that has a $0 budget, to have the quality that a billion-dollar company is right now from day one, or they will not buy from you. And this is, I've heard a lot of people say it's a big excuse that they have. Well, I just don't have that budget. I just can't do it. There's no room for excuses anymore with this. There's platforms out there that are built by billion-dollar companies. One's called Squarespace that I love, that helps you set up your website in a way that is identically up to the par and level of what people expect on the internet, and it functions the way that people expect. It functions in a way that's consistent with what they believe, whether it's true or not. Somebody that up to your level of quality of service and business should be offering them. And that's why I love Squarespace. And so I want to challenge you with that. If you're planning on making a website, if you don't have one right now, if you are looking at updating your website, you cannot be any less than that level of consistency with multi-billion-dollar companies. If you are, you're going to fail, and then you're going to keep wondering, I have the best product, the best service, the best ad copy, the best videos, but why am I failing? Well, it's because your website is presenting you in a way that makes you look like an amateur. It makes you look like, you have this big business and you didn't care enough to put enough effort into your website. And a lot of people give me these excuses like, well, I just don't have the money for it. Squarespace is only $18 a month. And if you don't know how to use it, that's why I made a course called Website Building Made Easy. And I'm actually launching a sale on Monday to get $400 off the course. It's $297, or you can do a 3-payment option of it. If you don't have a website that is consistent with what your customers expect, and you want to learn how to build a website that gets results, I've distilled my 15 years of experience of building websites that gets results for you into an easy-to-follow course to build a website in less than 7 days with Squarespace, which, by the way, is actually as easy to use as Facebook or Microsoft Word. Meaning, you don't have to be technical. You don't have to be a tech genius. You don't have to hire a bunch of people. You don't need a bunch of money. You just sign up for Squarespace. There's actually a free trial. You could actually go to squarespace.com, no credit card needed, and start a website and start playing around with it today. And yet there's so many people that still won't do that because they're making excuses about why it's so hard to type in squarespace.com and do a 14-day free trial. If that's you who's still making excuses, turn this video off. I'm not talking to you, because even if you go through my course, you're not going to get results. And that's the sad truth, is because you've already made a decision that it's not worth it to you to build your business to the level that is consistent with what people expect, because you don't care enough to do so. That's what you are telling me by saying that you're not even willing to look at it. Not even willing to look at something different, not even willing to look at Squarespace. But if you're somebody that knows that you have something to offer people, that you know that what you can offer can help people, and you know that you need to present yourself in a way that is consistent, that functions the way people expect. I'm not talking about being a copy or being inauthentic, but functions the way people expect you to function online, and you know how to use Microsoft Word and Facebook, check out squarespace.com, sign up for a free 14-day trial. I don't get anything for that. I'm not endorsed by it. The only thing I get is if you sign up for my website Building Made Easy course, then I can make some money off of you doing that. And if you have any questions, I have my Grow Your Life podcast where I talk about stuff like this all the time with people, about what they need to do to get results online in their business, as well as the Grow Your Life community. And if you want to save $400 off my course, on Monday, the link will go up. My team will put it up there. You can get the course for $297 or 3 payments. I know that this is going to help you go from where you are right now in your business to where you need to be. The question you got to ask yourself is this: do you want to keep waiting, making excuses, staying where you're at right now, or do you want to actually get results for once in your life? That's it. And if you want to get results, I'm not asking you to buy my course. Go check out squarespace.com. Go check out the 14-day free trial. Go check out my podcast episode. I think it's episode number 3 of my podcast, where I walk you through setting up your first website on Squarespace. It's a free podcast episode at jeremiahkrakowski.com, episode number 3. And if you want to take it to the next level, where I can walk you through step by step and hold your hand through the process, there's a Facebook group that you get with it, where if you have questions, you can ask me. I can help you with the tough stuff, so you're being supported after you become a customer. Or maybe you want to start a business building websites to get results for other people, and you could charge 6 figures for that. You could charge 10 grand per website to build websites on Squarespace with a skill that you learn by going through that course. If you're either of those people, check out my course, Website Building Made Easy. Check out squarespace.com. Take advantage of the sale. Leave me some questions below. I'd love to talk with you about this, see how I can help you, and see how we can grow together. Grow your life, everybody, and we'll talk soon.